This setup here is what we call the solar system. It's a series of batteries, wires, and contacts, meter, contacts, regulator, and switch. You can see right now the light is on, which indicates it's charging. If you look at the meter, it's at 13.4 volts. So it's charging these 12-volt batteries effectively. And it manages that all day. Keep these batteries topped off so that when we throw the switch, we have some lights. Light up there, light down here. We have a solar panel on the outside of the barn that sends a signal to this unit here, this charger regulator, battery charger regulator. Anyway, that's a charger for these batteries. We have 2 batteries that we took from a boat, deep cycle batteries. Coming off the battery, we run the power to these strips, distribution blocks. These are 3D printed brackets hooked to regular indoor AC screw terminals for inside of a fuse panel, circuit board panel inside a house. They're just cut in small strips and they work well to hook the wires. There's one up there. Helps us to see in the winter time. It has screw terminals for running the power. We have a fuse, and then more screw terminals. One's positive, one's negative. It's 12-volt DC. And it's not routed in the most pretty way, but it works. This is the brains of the unit, the charger, regulator. I'll put the link in the description, or I'll put the information in the description for this part. I don't sell any of this stuff, but just for reference, this thing's been durable, it's weatherproof. Sometimes it sprinkles or rains inside of here and it gets wet, so it's not an issue. We also have a small 3D printed bracket in which we installed this meter, this voltage meter that tells us how the system is charging. I'll turn the sensitivity of the camera down so you can see the colors better. It's got blue, has blue and green and red. Looks pretty cool. Here's our old tobacco barn. Solar panel is there on the corner. You can see, I'll get a little closer so you can see better. Here's a little closer shot of the panel. Get you a better view of the bracket up here. There we go, bracket and the solar panel. There's a solar panel on the outside of the building. You can see here's a small light, just a little bulb that comes on with the solar system. So we can see in this little room at night. Up here are the wires, that gray wire comes out, goes around the barn. There's a yellow wire that we used for electric fence, a separate project. But the gray travels around on the inside of the barn, goes down, goes through the wall to that control panel that I showed before. As you come into the barn on the left in the dark, it's kind of nice to have a light. So we have a little regular light switch rigged up. That switch doesn't know if it's AC or DC. We can find them cheap and easy, and that's what we use for our switches typically, even for the 12-volt system. Our boys wired a nice little light up there, helps in the dark.